Eu sou Guilherme Paladino, repórter do Brasil 247 e hoje estamos aqui em Pequim, ao lado de Zhou, ele que é CEO da GAC no Brasil, uma empresa de automóveis que está chegando no Brasil com muita força. I want to know what are your plans for your brand in Brazil for the next months or the next year? When do you plan to arrive in our country, which is already dominated by Chinese vehicles?
Okay, so as to your question, I want to share the story of a GAC in 3 stages of our plan: the short term, mid term, and the long term. Okay, in short term, as you mentioned, in next week, we are planning to launch the brand in Brazil. We are going to launch 5 models in the launch event, and we are going to announce some key information about the long term of this brand, GAC brand in Brazil. So in the mid term, we hope that we can start the local production as soon as possible, and also to develop the ethanol product, flex, hybrid flex product for Brazil. And also we hope that we can work with the local partners to create solid foundation for a long term of development. For example, we are going to have some cooperation between, maybe you already know that last year we already signed the contract, the cooperation agreement with 3 universities.
Yes.
And the next year, actually next month we are going to sign another agreement or cooperation agreement with Metro, which is following all the process of R&D, research and design process in GAC. So in the mid-term, GAC will get into Brazil market, start the local production, start the local design and research. We are going to have a R&D center in Brazil, and to start the cooperation with some local partners in company or in the government. So for the long term, we hope that the GAC brand in Brazil can build a full ecosystem. Why full ecosystem? Because in China, GAC is not only producing cars, we also have money, from money to the battery. So for example, these EV cars, in the battery we have mining, we have designed the battery, the technology, we produce the battery, we produce the charge box, and in the future the recycling of the battery. We have a full ecosystem as to the new electric vehicles. And also we have a very good IC in the combustion cars, which also we have very competitive HEV and PHEV products. So in the long term, we hope GAC can also realize and build the full ecosystem in Brazil like what we do in China.
That's excellent. And I know that today you also been with the president of Brazil, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. And how was your talk with him? Do you have any opinions on the discussions you made with him?
First, I need to say thank you that GAC today we had a very fruitful, conversation with President Lula. During the communication, we get a very direct answers and introduction from Mr. President Lula about the strategy of GAC of the country, of Brazil country. We find that the strategy, the mid and long term of a GAC strategy for Brazil market is exactly following the strategy of Brazil market, Brazil country. Brazil is a very beautiful country, which is looking for a sustainable development in automotive industry, and also try to lead as a pioneer in some industry, but with GAC also wants to be that. So during the conversation, we think that GAC will be a Brazilian company. So this is a very nice conversation with the president. Yes.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for having us
Thank
today.
you.